Hello everyone, I'm Sean. Alright, and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we've got another spicy noodle cup review. We're looking at Nongshim Kimchi Shin. Big bowl. Can't tip it up too much because I've got the... hold on, I can show it like this, can't I? So, this is a big bowl of kimchi noodles. I didn't show the preparation in this one like I did with the last one I did, which was the energy noodles. I'm still very much working my way up to the Samyang ones. I've picked up some soba noodles from Tesco that Lineage View recommended. I managed to find them, so I'll be looking at them at some point, probably before the Samyang ones. But yeah, these kimchi noodles, my girlfriend found these coincidentally on the same day that I was last in Taipan in Liverpool, and I picked up those energy noodles. This was 89p, and it's a big bowl, and it's the same brand as Shin cups. So, interested to see how these compare, because that's about the same price as the regular Shin cups are in Asda. But it's a much bigger serving. This one, I didn't show the preparation because all it was just the noodles and one sachet of powder. So we'll try this. I'm not sure exactly what kimchi is. So I thought kimchi was a type of noodle, but then my friend Josh bought kimchi and it's kind of wet in a tub, and it's a sort of paste or condiment that you put on ramen noodles and eat it like that. So should have probably looked that up before this video. But yeah, we'll see how these taste. Cheers. They smell good. I prepared them a while ago and recorded the energy drink video while they were cooling down. After that energy one where they were too hot to eat for a while, I prepared these in advance, but they still seem plenty warm enough. You just pour the sachet powder in, fill it up to the line with boiling water, and then leave it with the lid covering it over for 4 minutes, it says, but after 4 minutes they were still very much too hot to eat. Comfortable temperature now, much better. A bit hot at the bottom still. It might be because I've left them for quite a while and they've cooled down a lot, but there doesn't seem to be much of the old soup in this one. They're looking relatively dry compared to the others, but that's fine. So this is a bit disappointing, to be honest. After the Shin cup, I thought this would be a really good one, but it tastes savoury and it tastes hot, as in spicy hot, but the flavours, there's not much flavour there. It tastes pretty bland. It doesn't taste like anything much more special than super noodles, to be honest. I'm really disappointed in this one. It's nice and it's cheap and there's a lot of noodles, but I think it's probably only going to be cheap if you find it in Home Bargains. And just compared to the Shin cup that Redman recommended, the regular one, it's not there, even though it's from the same brand. It doesn't come with a fork or all of the special seasoning and extra flavourings and stuff that the energy noodles came with. And it's fine. It's 112 grams. So you got more noodles there than a king pot noodle that's normally 120, 150. They're at 90 grams. So you got a good... I mean, the difference between this and a king pot is bigger than the difference between a normal pot noodle and a king pot. But honestly, yeah, the flavour of this one's not doing it for me. It's not that it's not nice, it's just... it doesn't seem as nice as it could be. It doesn't seem as nice as the other things that I've had. It's not got as much going on. It's just... it's savoury enough. It's not like it's bland. And it's spicy, as in it's hot enough, but there's no sort of complexity to the flavour or anything. It just tastes like chicken soup and noodles, but a bit spicy. Part of me is glad, to be honest, because I thought when I started doing the noodle pots, I thought, is this just going to be me looking at lots of different noodle pots and saying, yeah, that's really good, yeah, that's really good. until I get one that's too spicy, and it's like, that's good, but it's far too spicy. So I'm glad that it's not ended up like that. You know, I might even get this again, just for the sheer size of it, and the fact it's only 89p in Home Bargains. But if you ask me which flavour I like, I'd probably rather have a chicken and mushroom pot noodle over this. But this is probably enough to do me for a meal, whereas a chicken and mushroom pot noodle isn't. So, from a pure value and convenience point of view, this is still really good. Better, it's the best value one I've had so far. It's not quite as convenient as the energy noodles that came with their own fork, but it's still more convenient in that you've not got those 5 or 6 different sachets to open. It's quicker to just dump the water in and get going with it. But yeah, in spite of how negative I've been, I probably would pick it up again in theory, just because it's a decent amount of food for your money at 89p, and it's quick and convenient, and keep them in the cupboard with the pot noodles for when I fancy a really sort of convenient cheaty meal rather than just a snack. So yeah, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say about that one. Not much getting sidetracked either. So yeah, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Cheers.